Hello everyone, let's learn the meanings, pronunciations, and parts of speech for 16 new words. Starting with ancestor. Pronounced as ancestor, it is a noun. An ancestor refers to a person from whom one is descended, especially if more remote than a grandparent. In a sentence you might say, her ancestors came from Ireland. Next up, appearance. A noun pronounced as appearance. It refers to the way that someone or something looks. For instance, he maintained a professional appearance at all times. Moving on to coincidence. Pronounced as coincidence, this noun refers to a remarkable concurrence of events or circumstances without apparent causal connection. In usage, it was a coincidence that they arrived at the same time. Cousin is our next word. Pronounced as cousin, it's a noun that denotes a child of one's uncle or aunt. She spent the summer with her cousin. Database follows next. Pronounced as database, it's a noun. A database is a structured set of data. He entered the information into the database. Get along is an interesting phrase. Pronounced as get along, it's a phrasal verb. It means to have a harmonious or friendly relationship. They get along very well despite their differences. Next, we have identity. Pronounced as identity, it's a noun. Identity refers to the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. He struggles with his identity. Inherit is next. Pronounced as inherit, it's a verb that means to receive money, property, or a title as an heir at the death of the previous holder. She will inherit the family estate. Input is another versatile word. Pronounced as input, it's a noun and a verb. As a noun, it refers to what is put in, taken in, or operated on by any process or system. As a verb, it means to provide or give something. The machine needs your input to function, or please input your data. Output. Participant is our next term. Pronounced as participant, it's a noun. A participant is a person who takes part in something. He was an active participant in the discussion. Record is a noun and a verb. Pronounced as record when a noun, it refers to a thing constituting a piece of evidence about the past. As a verb, pronounced as record, it means to set down in writing or some other permanent form. The event was a record of historical significance, or please record your observations. Search comes next. Pronounced as search, it's a noun and a verb. It refers to the action of looking for someone or something. As a verb, it means to try to find something by looking or otherwise seeking carefully and thoroughly. The search for truth is never-ending, or he decided to search the entire house. Moving on to separate. Pronounced as separate, it's a verb and an adjective. As a verb, it means to cause to move or be apart. As an adjective, it means forming or viewed as a unit apart or by itself. She decided to separate the laundry by color, or they live in separate houses. Slave is our next word. Pronounced as slave, it's a noun and a verb. A slave is a person who is the legal property of another and is forced to obey them. As a verb, it refers to work excessively hard. He was sold as a slave, or she slaved away at her job. Tendency comes next. Pronounced as tendency, it's a noun. A tendency is an inclination towards a particular characteristic or type of behavior. She has a tendency to talk too much. Finally, twin. Pronounced as twin, it's a noun and an adjective. A twin is one of two children or animals born at the same birth. As an adjective, it means forming or being one of a pair. She has a twin sister, or they have twin goals. So there you have it. A treasure trove of words ripe for use in your everyday conversation, writing, and understanding. Remember, language is a living, breathing entity, ever evolving, and it's up to us to keep up with it.